today, celebrating
Afone.
Now God get power.
God get power. Now God get power.
Okay, yes, and those state people, breaking news. A very big damage has been done to the Ofone gang. Yes, a peak court of the federal government of the Federal Republic of Nigeria has affirmed Asue Ighodalo as the candidate of the PDP. Don't go away, stay with me. It is breaking news. And of course, we're going to give you all the details as much as possible. Stay with me, don't go away. My name is Comrade Lamte Mamusa Oriahi. Stay with me. Yes, so my people, this is not the comedy show, and of course, this is not the authentic breaking news. As we speak, in the last few hours, the appeal court of the Federal Republic of Nigeria has affirmed, Asue Ighodalo as the candidate of the PDP. Now, where is this coming from? You recall that just over a month ago, the Federal High Court of Nigeria has actually invalidated the primaries of the PDP that produced Asue Ighodalo. And of course, by implication, it meant that if the primaries of the PDP had been invalidated, it therefore means that PDP has no candidate in the forthcoming Edo governorship election, which meant invariably that Asue Ighodalo will not be on the ballot and should not be on the ballot. And of course, that had been making the rounds. And of course, the PDP had gone to court to challenge, that judgment by Justice Eko. And everybody has been waiting. As a matter of fact, on the camp of the Ofone gang, it was highly expected that the appeal court was going to follow the same way with the High Court, further invalidating the process that produced Asue Ighodalo. Because as they interpreted, they said you cannot build something on nothing. If the Federal High Court has said that the PDP primaries was invalid, it therefore means that you cannot therefore produce the candidate based on that process. But happy days for the PDP as we speak. The appeal court right now have now set aside that judgment by the Federal High Court. And the ground was very clear. And the ground was that the delegates that actually took that matter to court to say they were excluded from the primaries, that those delegates had no right, as a matter of fact, to have taken the PDP to court because they themselves were not aspirants in the election. Like, it was only aspirants who could actually go to court to challenge the process. Remember, that argument had been advanced by commentators. You understand what I'm saying now, and all of that. But other arguments equally advanced to say that those delegates had the right to, because their fundamental human rights was infringed upon. And of course, with Nigerian courts and judgments, there are always interpretations and counter-interpretations and all of that. Right now, the Federal High Court judgment had been set aside, therefore saying that Asue Ighodalo, implying that Asue Ighodalo is the candidate of the PDP, because if the PDP primary was valid, it therefore means that in law, as they say, you can build something on something. That is something they said, which makes Asue Ighodalo become the candidate of the PDP. Authentic. That is what is the status, that is what the status quo is at the moment. So for all the permutations to say that Asue will not be on the ballot, Asue will not be on the ballot, all that will not happen anymore. Asue will be on the ballot. However, I spoke with a PDP chieftain earlier. As a matter of fact, he was the one who rang me. I mean, the man wants to be anonymous. Who rang me to say, man, wow, they are happy. This is what has happened. And I asked him further, what is here? And he told me that though they are happy, they know that it is not yet Uhuru, that nobody is off the hook at the moment. This is a big blow to the Ofone gang. Don't forget, we can remember the Ofone gang championed by Phyllis Shuaibu, and all of those are disgruntled, and unhappy with Obaseki and of course the PDP arrangement as it stands at the moment. But this PDP chief told me, he said the case may likely go to the Supreme Court. Asue will be on the ballot. And Supreme Court judgment will not be expected until after the elections. Probably could even be a month or two after the elections. Okay, and so their fear is that if the Supreme Court goes back to uphold the judgment, earlier judgment of the Federal High Court, there will be a problem. But if the Supreme Court upholds the judgment of the Appeal Court, then everybody is happy. You understand what I'm saying? That will again be dependent on the outcome of the elections. That is, will be if Asue wins the election. And now, what the man has said is that if Asue win on the 21st of September, the governorship of Edo State, and this case goes to the Supreme Court, and the Supreme Court now goes back to say that, oh yes, Appeal Court has done the right thing, Asue will comfortably sit to govern Edo State. But if the Supreme Court goes to say, oh no, Appeal Court, you were not right to have looked at it the way you looked at it, and went to uphold, the judgment of the Federal High Court, it therefore means that even if Asue wins the election, he may not sit to govern Edo State based on what the outcome of the Supreme Court is going to say. So at the end of the day, it is still like everybody is sitting on the keg of a gunpowder. Whether those who support Asue Ighodalo or those who desperately don't want Asue Ighodalo, to become the governor of Edo State. So this judgment at the moment is a beautiful one for the PDP, for Asue Ighodalo, and for the supporters of the PDP. And we can boldly and firmly say that Asue Ighodalo would be on the ballot for the September 21st governorship election. Right now, it means that all political parties that are vying, okay, to take over from Obaseki in Osadebe Avenue must go ahead and continue their work, knowing fully well that there will be no mago in this matter. Everybody will be on the ballot. So that is the breaking news. I just say, man, as I don't first see break up previously, by the time when they talk say, man, PDP primary was invalid, it's equally important. Say, make I see break up. Say, right now, Appeal Court has said the primaries of the PDP is valid. Therefore, Asue Ighodalo remains the candidate of the PDP. Nigerians, that's all the matter be at the moment. My name is Oriahi. Any other details concerning this matter, I'll be here. I'll come alive. I'll come here to come and let you know. Just may we not forget, for those who may not who may not remember just now, let me just play the Ophone gang. And I'm going to wonder right now how disappointed they probably would be at this moment, because the impression they gave was that Ophone. But this is what it was then. I don't know what it is
today. Celebrating.
Affirms.
Now God get power.
God get power. Now God get power.
Amaka.
Well, this is definitely going to be a case of he who laugh last, laugh best. We have seen the judgment of the Federal High Court favoring APC, and of course the disgruntled men and women, against PDP and Obaseki. Now we have seen the judgment of the Appeal Court favoring Obaseki, favoring Asue Ighodalo, favoring the PDP, as the arrangement stands at the moment. You understand what I'm saying now? Now, in this case, that is if it goes to the Supreme Court, who is going to laugh last? Because beyond the Supreme Court, there will be no other judgment expected. That is if it does go to the Supreme Court. And of course, the PDP chieftain who called me earlier today said he suspects the matter may go to the Supreme Court if there's room for it. So for now, we must congratulate the PDP. We must congratulate Asue Ighodalo. As a matter of fact, this one a great, huge relief. I remember when that other document first come out, I could read the body language of Asue when he was in the meeting with the PDP national, executive, and of course, you could tell that he was a troubled man. But now I think I will have some relief. There's no doubt about it, and of course, there will be the hope that he will win at the level of the Supreme Court. At the moment, every other thing at the level of Supreme Court, every other thing will happen will depend on what happens in the 21st of September governorship election, where we have 3 major political parties, all flexing muscles, talking of the APC, talking of the PDP, and of course talking of the Labour Party. Every one of them flexing muscles. And of course, when I went there, I will know where me stand inside the matter. Of course, that now TVC carrying the news. This is not the strength upon we have actually bring this news right now. That's TVC. Appeal Court affirms Asue Ighodalo as a PDP candidate. And of course, the Guardian newspaper actually went ahead to say Appeal Court affirms Ighodalo PDP candidate for Edo governorship poll. And so, I mean, all of the national dailies have been carrying this matter right now. And of course, that for me shows that this is a very authentic matter at the moment. And so, for everybody to know where me stand, while this election is coming, no be do other affair, I still very much will use this medium to advocate very strongly that for us to leave cliffhangers and leave different matters, we know what to do. We understand when the election comes. I don't want to mix many matters during this matter at the moment. But the issue is, Appeal Court of the Federal Republic of Nigeria has given validity to the primary organized by the PDP, the primary that produced Asue Ighodalo, which means Asue Ighodalo is the candidate of the PDP. Because in this case, you can build something on something. Primaries valid. And whatever the primaries produced is valid. And that in this case, Asue Ighodalo. It remains to be seen what's going to happen next. But for now, it is happy days for the PDP and for Asue Ighodalo. That's not the medical news I say make I bring. But don't forget, follow the Form Comedy Show on Facebook. And don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. My name is Lamte Oriahi. I'll come your way again very soon. Bye for now. Comedy Show.
Labour Party. Patini Magwalo, Otega Abu, Osena Zebo, Ibieto Mezona Nejeme. Patini Magwalo.
Wata no Labour Party otu ni mani viedo zeno orima. Otu ne Peter Obiye. Ona otu no ga setiru agwakpa kevo maye otedo. Mani viedo manemi no bugbe Bakari Oba. Noga mani makeve mo Magwalo. Ọnwa anọga setiru na hia ye n'ọgọ bima otima Olumide Osaigbovo Akpata ọgarue awọ gbugbo game iyobo neva eme na kpọwe ya owisi egbe garo ukpaga babe ya ọga wiyobigo neva ni dueki ibimaga yesuku no ma okpikpata biziga no kiabe ya na eyarisi yo wariazene Olumide Osaigbovo Akpata ari yere ikpi.
Yes.